If you're over 60 and you're still cutting, curling, or combing your bob exactly the way you did 10, even 15 years ago, I need you to stop for just a second. Stop right there. Because that one habit, the one you don't even think about anymore, could be quietly aging your entire face every single morning. And no, I'm not talking about the cut itself. Let's be clear. A bob is one of the smartest, most flattering choices a woman over 60 can make. It's chic, it's low maintenance, it photographs beautifully. But how you're wearing yours, how you're parting it, drying it, producting it might be working against you without you ever realizing it. Today, I'm handing you 5 secrets. Real ones. The kind stylists usually save for their paying clients, not their YouTube followers. Secrets that will make your bob look expensive, polished, and noticeably younger. And not one of them requires a trip to the salon. Stick around because secret number 3 is the one almost nobody talks about, and it might be the exact thing throwing off your entire look right now without you even knowing it. Hello gorgeous, and welcome back to Timeless Style After 60, the channel where we prove week after week that looking polished, put together, and genuinely stylish after 60 doesn't require a designer budget or hours spent fussing in front of the mirror. If this is your very first time joining us, welcome truly. Pull up a seat, get comfortable, you have landed exactly where you belong. This channel exists for women just like you. Women who want to look and feel their absolute best without spending a fortune to do it. And if you're one of my regulars, one of my loyal beauties who shows up here week after week, thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You are the entire reason this channel keeps growing. And I have a feeling today's video is going to become one of your favorites. Before we dive into today's secrets, do me one small favor. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and tap the little bell beside it, because I share tips exactly like this one every single week, and I would genuinely hate for you to miss the one still coming. Takes 2 seconds and it means the world to a small channel like this one. Alright, favor asked, now let's get into it because secret number 1 is going to completely change the way you look at your bob. Secret 1. The part is doing more damage than the cut. Let's start with something almost nobody tells you. Something so small most women walk right past it every single morning without a second thought. It's your part. That middle part that looks so sleek, so modern, so effortlessly chic back in your 30s and 40s. After 60, it can actually work against you. It can drag your whole face downward in a way that adds years instantly. Here's why this happens, and it has nothing to do with anything you're doing wrong. As we age, our hairline naturally shifts and thins slightly, especially right at the crown and the temples. A center part draws one long, straight, unbroken line right down the middle of the face. And that straight line does something sneaky. It emphasizes every soft spot around the jaw and chin, drawing the eye downward instead of up and outward. It's not your bob's fault at all. Simply the part. The fix here is almost embarrassingly simple, and that's exactly why nobody talks about it. It feels too easy to be true. Shift your part off center just slightly, about an inch or so to either side, whichever side feels more natural to you. That one small shift instantly opens up your face. It creates the illusion of volume near the crown, softens harsh lines around your temples, and lifts your entire look without you touching a single pair of scissors or spending a dime. If you can, try this right now. Pause the video for a second and shift your part in the mirror. Notice how much lighter, how much fresher your whole face suddenly looks. That's the power of one tiny habit change, the kind of thing a stylist would charge you for in a consultation, and I'm giving it to you for free right here, right now. Secret 2. You're brushing it wrong, and your blow dryer knows it. This next one genuinely surprises people every single time I share it because it feels so counterintuitive. Most women brush their bob straight down, flat against the scalp, especially near the roots, because it feels neat, it feels controlled, it feels tidy. But here's the truth, it's actually flattening the exact area of your hair that needs the most life and movement, your crown. When your crown is flat, your whole head reads smaller, denser looking hair reads thinner, and thinner reads older, even if your hair is perfectly healthy. It's an optical illusion working against you every single day. And it starts with the direction you're brushing. Here's the uncommon little trick that professional stylists use behind closed salon doors, the one that almost never gets mentioned in these kinds of videos. When you're blow drying your bob, flip your head completely upside down for the very first 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds, set a timer if you need to. Let gravity naturally lift the roots while the heat from the dryer sets that lifted shape into place. Then flip your head back upright and finish styling the rest of your bob as you normally would, smoothing the ends, shaping the sides. That tiny 30-second window of upside-down drying creates natural, lasting root lift that holds through your entire day. No teasing comb required, digging into delicate strands. No heavy mousse weighing everything down by lunchtime. Your bob transforms from flat and tired looking to genuinely full and fresh, using nothing more than 30 seconds in your own 2 hands. It costs nothing, it adds almost no time to your routine, and the difference in the mirror is honestly striking. Okay, let's pause together for just 1 second here. If secret number 2 just gave you a little light bulb moment, if you're already thinking, I am absolutely trying this tonight, drop a comment below right now and tell me exactly that. I read every single comment on this channel, truly every one, and honestly your comments help this video reach so many other women just like you, women who need to hear exactly this. And while you're already down there typing, go ahead and tap that like button too. It genuinely takes 2 seconds, and it tells me you want more videos exactly like this one coming your way. Alright, favor asked and done, let's keep moving because secrets 3, 4, and 5 are honestly where things get really interesting. Secret 3. The one product rule that undoes everything. This is the secret I promised you right at the very beginning, the one almost nobody talks about openly. Here's what tends to happen. Most women over 60 with a bob layer product on top of product on top of product. A little serum first, then a mousse, then a finishing hairspray, all with the best intentions, thinking more product naturally means more polish, more hold, more control. But it's actually the exact opposite. Too much product weighs down fine, mature hair specifically, hair that has naturally lost some of its original density and bounce over the years. And when that weight builds up, it actually collapses the very volume you were trying so hard to create in the first place. You end up with hair that looks greasy, flat, and strangely heavier by midday, even though you did everything right that morning. The rule that professional stylists genuinely live by is far simpler than most people assume. Use exactly 1 styling product, never 3, never even 2 if you can help it. Choose either a lightweight volumizing mousse or a texturizing spray. Pick one, never both together. And apply that single product only at the roots, never dragging it all the way down to the ends. Here's why that matters: your ends don't need lift, they need smoothness. Your roots are the ones doing all the heavy lifting for volume. This one single change, cutting your product routine down to 1 item applied in 1 place, can genuinely make a bob look twice as full, without adding a single extra step or a single extra minute to your morning routine. Secret 4. The length most women get wrong. Here's something that might sting just a little, but stick with me because it's genuinely important, and it comes from a place of wanting you to look your absolute best. A lot of bobs cut for women over 60 are actually the wrong length for their specific neck and jawline. And here's the important part. It's not because any stylist did anything wrong. It's because trends shift over the years, but so do our faces, and what looks stunning on you 5 years ago may simply not be the most flattering choice for you right now. The most universally flattering bob length after 60 typically sits right at, or just slightly below the jawline and almost never above it. A bob cut too short, landing right at the chin or higher, tends to widen the appearance of the lower face and can unintentionally add years to your look. But a bob that grazes just beneath the jawline creates a soft, elongating line along the neck that instantly reads as more youthful, more graceful, more polished. So here's what I want you to do. Next time you're sitting in that salon chair, don't just say cut it shorter, or cut it like we did last time, because those instructions leave far too much open to interpretation. Instead, say this exact sentence to your stylist: keep it just below my jawline with soft ends, not blunt. That one specific sentence changes everything about how your stylist approaches your entire cut, giving them a precise, flattering target instead of a vague guess. Secret 5. The accessory trick that stylists quietly use. This final secret is honestly my personal favorite, because it costs almost nothing and takes about 10 seconds to use. A lot of women assume that bobs limit their accessory options, that headbands and hairpieces are somehow not for short hair. That simply is not true. A thin, soft headband positioned slightly back from your natural hairline rather than pushed forward the way a teenager might wear one, instantly elevates a bob from ordinary everyday hair into something that looks genuinely put together and polished, even on the busiest mornings when you didn't have a single spare minute to style. The real trick here lies in choosing the right width, because this is where most women go wrong. Too wide and the headband starts looking costume-like, almost theatrical. Too thin and it barely registers, doing nothing for the overall look. Aim for a headband somewhere between ½ inch and 1 inch wide, in a neutral tone that either matches your natural hair color or complements your outfit for the day. This gives you that quiet, understated, expensive-looking finish that stylists reach for on clients before events and photo shoots, without anyone in the room ever realizing it's simply the headband doing all the work. So there you have it, 5 genuinely simple secrets, and notice something important. Not one single one of them required a brand new haircut, an expensive salon product, or hours of extra time out of your day. Just a slightly shifted part, 30 seconds spent upside down under the dryer, one product instead of 3, one precise sentence to say to your stylist, and one well-placed headband. Small changes, individually so small they almost feel insignificant, but together, they add up to a genuinely big difference in how polished and put together you look every single day. If this video helped you see your own bob a little differently, do me one last favor and subscribe so that you don't miss next week's video, because I've got another one coming that I genuinely think you're going to love just as much as this one, maybe even more. And before you go, tell me down in the comments, out of all 5 secrets we covered today, which one are you trying first? I really do want to know, and I read every single response. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.